Hi friends, Rebecca here. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I have been very busy and just kind of wrapped up in my own thing, but I'm here and I'm back and I have brainstormed a lot of ideas, things I want to share. Your feedback has helped me to determine what I need to do the next video on. There's a lot of things that people need to discuss and need to hear. And I think I do my best to respond to your messages and tell you what I think or my experiences and give you as much of that feedback as possible while being real and positive. I tend to not sugarcoat things either because life is harsh, and though I don't ever want to be harsh with anybody's feelings, you can't ever grow or heal without reality, right? So today I wanted to do a video. This is humongous. I've done a forgiveness video discussing the importance of forgiving others who you have harmed you or have had some negative impact or some serious have had some serious impact on your life and where you've gone and who you've become, and being able to move forward and forgive them by letting go of what they've done to you, because they're not living your life, you are. Right? So check out that video about forgiving others. It's on my page. It's on YouTube, but I haven't really promoted my YouTube page yet because I feel like it's not quite ready, but I can post a link here eventually for all of the videos that are on my Facebook page are also on that YouTube page. So we'll get into that later. But today I wanted to discuss forgiving yourself. Something I didn't touch on before that's quite important. There was a quote I came across online, and it doesn't say who it's from, but it's huge, I think. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you didn't know before you learned it. Okay. I feel like that's one of those mind blown things, right? Situations. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know before you learned it. So whether that be a bad relationship choice or choosing to go do something and then you're like, oh no, why did I do that? Or saying things that you didn't mean, or putting yourself in a situation that you thought was going to be great and it turned out not to be so great. There's a lot of things in life that we sit around and we dwell on. It's just, dwelling on those things is so toxic. It's toxic to who we are, toxic to our hearts and our minds. Forgiving yourself it's just as important as forgiving others to be able to move forward in life and to be able to see the truth of who we are and not just the mistakes that we've made. An example, I would say for me, choosing to be in the relationship that I was in with my ex-husband for so long and trying so hard. There's that runs through my mind all the time because I feel like I would be back to living the life that I had always hoped to be living if I had never made the choice to be in that relationship, right? So I feel like we all have so much regret sitting around, and this is going off of the messages that I've received from you, and how you've shared with me, you wish you wouldn't have done this, or you should have never done that, or you wish you wouldn't have given them the power to do this, and but you've done it. So how do you move forward from that? It's really tricky. It's not easy because in those moments with our private thoughts, thinking about how, gosh, if I would have just said this, or I would have just said that, or I would have done this, or I would have never done that. And all it does is kind of eat away at us, and you kind of feel your blood pressure rise, and you kind of feel the stress building. And then here we are beating ourselves up again because we made a mistake, because we have not forgiven ourselves yet for what we've done or the choices that we've made. There's some things that it's just I just feel like what happens to our minds and to our bodies and to our hearts when we're dwelling on the mistakes that we've made is so unhealthy. And like I said, toxic. It's toxic to who we hope to become. And it's a hindrance. It stops you from reaching your full potential as a person. I think that with forgiving others for what they've done to us in our lives, forgiving ourselves, and I just said that it's just as important, but I think it's even more important because being able to move forward and say, I made that mistake, taking ownership. I said that. I did that. I created this situation, this environment, and saying, I no longer have to hold on to that hurt. I no longer have to live in that environment that I created or was a part of making. That's so empowering. It's so empowering to be able to say, I forgive me. I forgive myself for making that mistake, for making that choice, for saying that thing, for doing that thing, for being in that relationship. And being able to say, today's a new day. Tomorrow's a new day. I can make choices that don't impact myself, my life, my family, my friends in a negative way. So that's a choice that you get to make. It's just one more thing that gives you power and strength to say, I forgive myself today. I forgive myself for the people that I chose to surround myself with, for saying negative things to somebody that I care about. Because we all tend to, and I feel like this is scientific fact somewhere, or psychological fact somewhere, that we take out our pain and our anger and our hurt on the ones that we're closest to because of that security that we feel, because we feel safe with them. And when you feel safe with somebody, you share your innermost feelings and thoughts, and sometimes they're not so good. So being able to forgive yourself and say, hey, I did this thing, but I don't have to do it next time. And taking that ownership is just so empowering. And I just want to encourage you, I just want to implore you to focus on you and positive thoughts and energies for yourself and moving forward and forgiving yourself, saying, I forgive myself today. I am making a better choice today. I don't have to relive those horrible feelings and thoughts today. And even though I did those things are in the past. They don't define who I am today. And today, I learned the lessons from those choices, and I don't have to make those choices again. It's a tricky thing. It's not an easy thing. It's just like all my other videos. It's easier said than done. But there are things that need to be discussed, and there are things that need to be acknowledged, and there are things that need to be focused on. Positivity, a positive mindset, accepting yourself for who you are, and moving forward and forgiving yourself and forgiving others for any of the pain and damage that has been caused in your life or to your loved ones. I have shared with you in previous videos about, the abuse and the neglect and the rape and the things that have been taken from me that are so precious, like 2 of my children. Those things are humongous. So being able to say that I am working towards forgiveness and forgiving myself for allowing things to happen, and even things that I had no control over happening, right? It's just something that I'm working towards, and I just want to encourage you to do the same. I want to thank you all again so much for all of your positive feedback and sharing your stories with me. It takes so much strength and courage to open up and to share your stories of pain and hurt and your path toward a better life. I'm just so proud of you. I'm so proud of you and your strength. So thank you again. Have a great, great night. I hope to do another video again soon. Be kind to one another. Like, share, comment, post, and I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.